So I really love living out here in the middle of nowhere. It's peaceful, it's quiet. I love the wildlife, but there's one problem. There's no internet until now. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about communications and how important it is living out here in the middle of nowhere, as I say. Throughout the years I struggled with internet service, and I have used all of them. You name it, I've used it. Every time I got a new service, it was okay for about 2 days, and then it just stopped working. The speeds were so slow. It reminds me of the days of dial-up. So I looked into Starlink. Starlink has been around for a few years now, but it was not available where I was living. And then I moved out here, and this is very remote, and I've used several providers and it just didn't work. So I remember, oh, what about Starlink? And it just so happens that it's now available all over the United States. So I ordered Starlink immediately, and it's just fantastic. And I got it on sale too. It's an initial investment. It's about $340 for the dish and for the router. So I had to purchase a wall mount so I can set it up. So we're going to go through the installation process and the speeds and all the features that Starlink has to offer. But if you live out there in the middle of nowhere, just like I do, this is a really good option. To tell you the truth, this is the best internet I ever had in my life. I mean, the thing is just ridiculous. So let's go over and see what we got. Okay, so now I'm on the roof, and this is Starlink. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Starlink. I don't think they do sponsorships, but I just wanted to share my experience for all of you guys that live out in the middle of nowhere and need some internet, really good internet. So the installation process is very simple, but I made a terrible mistake my first time go. I put 2 holes with the wrong size drill bit. I thought it was the right size, but it's not. But I'm kind of compensating or cover the holes with some silicone provided by SpaceX. Anyways, first thing you got to do is drill 2 holes right here and here. Put some silicone in there before you put the screw on there. Put the first screw, then you attach this bracket, get this really tight, and then put the second screw in and get it really tight in there. After that, you run the cable to the dish, and that should be it. Nothing special to it. However, there are other things that you have to do to set it up. And so this is the router. Pretty easy setup. You have the satellite cable right here. This is the power. Once you turn it on, they will do a satellite registration, and you look on your app and it will tell you when it's 100%. But this thing started working immediately. It was just amazing, and the speed. But it took it about I will say 12 hours to register every single satellite in the sky, plus obstructions. I have not restarted this thing, and it's just working perfect. After you power everything on, you go to your app, and it's gonna tell you the alignment of your dish. Right now, My dish is currently facing north, and if you open the app, it should have a square on there. You're supposed to align the dish with the square, as you can see. And once that's done, you'll come over here, use this knob to lock the dish into place. So the dish, it's very durable. I mean, it's been really hot and I had no issues. So far, it's given me 235 megabits per second, which is a lot. Also, you gotta run a scan of the sky for any obstructions. I do have some obstructions, but the dish is telling me that it's 100% clear. So that's really good. You can run that in the app as well. It'll tell you all the obstructions in front of your dish. I thought these trees will have an effect on it, but everything's good. Anyways, so I ran the cable through the window and through my AC unit. I have a separate AC unit for my office. And it's connected to the router. Overall, I'm extremely happy with the outcome. I'm going to stay with Starlink as long as they're available. I strongly suggest you get this type of internet if you live out in a remote area. I don't recommend it for people that live in the city or populated towns, but this is perfect if you live out in the middle of nowhere. So please like and subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and stay outdoors.